Right, well, good news is I did actually finish all the hedge trimming in time. Tractor's been parked up here for a bit now in front of the maize clamp, and I've still got the hedge trimmer on it, but the thing is, before I take it off and put it back into storage, I really need to look at those flail heads, because realistically they weren't really doing a great finish. I'll just show you a little bit of the top cut in the other day. Well, you probably wouldn't look at it and think it looked that bad, but the thing is, I noticed that it's definitely struggling a little bit more. The blades aren't leaving a really good finish on the top of the hedge. Not that really matters that much, to be honest, because by the time it grows back in a month or two's time, you won't notice the difference. But if I show you the flail heads, let me just spin it round. Look at these. You can see that, I mean, that one's probably worse actually. That's probably the worst one. I just picked that random. Look, it's actually rounded off there, but it's not much of an edge on there. I wonder if that's more rounded off because it's at the top. Gets more, takes more of the bashing because there's not one next to it up there. But look, you see, they just want, all of them are like that. Oh Christ, that one's really bad. Look, they should be quite, look at that. If I go on down there, there should be quite a sharp angle on there, and it's just worn smooth. Oh, and there you go, look. So, I need sorting out. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get our cordless angle grinder and try and do a few of them now. It's quite a long job to do all those. I might just do a few now, a few later, you know, do a bit at a time for the next few days. I also, the cordless angle grinder, the blooming batteries don't last forever. It's actually better with one on a cable, but then you've got to blooming run an extension lead out and try and sort all that out there. It's easier if I just do a few at a time with a battery. I've got quite a lot of old batteries actually, so I've probably got 5 batteries for the angle grinder, so I can probably be all right. Yeah, so I'm just going to stick the tractor out in the yard there, and then I'll get the angle grinder and I'll just give it I'll start sharpening them up. We'll see how we go on that. Right, so here's my cordless angle grinder. I have a slight snag. I've not got a very big cutter. That's a grinder, but I don't know, I can't even tell from that whether that's metal grinder, which one of these is the metal one. So I'm not doing very well because I've got plenty of cutting discs, but I haven't got many grinding discs, and like you see, they're all worn out. So I might have to order some more cutting discs. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I mean, I know I'll just go and try a little bit with that. I can just. There's not much meat left on there, though, is there? Look at that. Look, right through to. I can just try a little bit. Maybe I'll put the bigger one on. Worst case scenario is it won't work properly. I'll put that on, but I'm gonna have to order some new discs. Always helps you got the right spanner. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Got to fit in those little slots there, look. Oh. Right, out with the old, in with the second hand. Okay, right, let's go and see if I can get these flails ground. Right, I just put that down there a minute. I found this flail that is the only new flail I've got left. Let me just get that out and we'll have a look and see how it compares to what's on there now. Right, there's a brand new Bomford flail, and these are, oh my goodness, look at the difference. There is the difference. So the shoulder there, that one probably wants replacing. These, they're not. So let's have a look. There is some wear obviously, but if I get an edge on them, they still got plenty of bite on them. That one's definitely knackered. Maybe you just can't keep replacing everything all the time. You got to make. It's not too bad. Look, I mean, obviously it's smooth. And so you can see they're not meant to have an angle at the bottom. I thought they were. They're supposed to be just like that. Like you can see a point on there, and they've sort of made a curve at the bottom. They don't need that. They've got to be. So I just need to take the edge off the front. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so and then 1, 2, 3. Is that 1, 2, 3, 5, 7s? 35, maybe 35 flails on there. Who knows? Right, just going to set this up a minute. I'll get my grips on there. I think what I'm going to have to do. Oh, not really very good at this. Mole grip one of them, and then use the angle grinder to take the edge off. But I think I don't know whether I've got enough discs. Right, let's see what I can do anyway. Right, main thing is to put these on. You've only got one set of eyes. Safety first. So my dilemma is that they've sort of they've rounded off a little bit underneath, and I'm not going to be able to get that back to a complete point like this one unless I take off a hell of a lot. I'm wondering whether it'll just be alright if I just sharpen the top bit like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I mean, to be honest, it's better than it is there now. I'll be able to tell next year when I start, and then I'll have to just see what it's like next year, because the worst case scenario is this one sharpen will get me through another season, and then I do it again differently next time. Right, on to the next. There's one down, a lot more to go. Better? Right. I've got a lot of these to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go round and do a load, and then we'll have another look when I've done them. Because you aren't going to want to watch me do 30 odd of these, are you? Maybe you will. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe a bit of angle grinder action is what gets you going. Probably gets Putin going, doesn't it? Let's face it. He just gets going on killing people and maiming people and being a right. Bit of political comment there. Nothing wrong with that. I got a friend of mine who's married to a Ukrainian, and her brother has now been issued with a Kalashnikov and is stood trying to fight the Russians. What a world we live in, eh? His job is just like, I don't know, he works in an office somewhere. Sad times. Right, let's get going. Right, well I'm about halfway through now. I got a on the battery light's just about to go. I got one bar left. It should be all the way up there. So I'm lucky that this is a 5 amp battery, which is quite big. I got one more battery here. I got a 4 amp as well. So I'm going to stick that one on in a minute. I'm about halfway through, so I'm thinking what I'm going to do. It's lunchtime now for me anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop in a second. And I've done halfway down here. Let's have a quick look. So I've done the majority of them halfway down. So there you go, looking a bit better than these rounded off things anyway. So what I'm going to do is put that battery on charge, and then what I'll do is I'm going to flip the head over so that it's on the other end, because my old back, I don't like bending down. If I have to do the ones down the bottom there, I'm on the knees, so I can go down halfway. So I'll just do a couple more, I think, and then it'll be lunchtime. Battery on charge, and flipped over after lunch, and then hopefully I'll finish it today. Maybe I'll put that flail on another day. I don't know. I've got some other jobs to do. Got an exhaust that's off there. Let's have a look at that in a bit. Caught the exhaust on a branch and it came off. Not very good, was it? Right, crack on. Oh, right, well I'm back. Charged up my angle grinder. I'm going to carry on with the, put that down there. I'm going to carry on sharpening these blades. I've had my lunch. I'm going to do this, hopefully, I've done half. I'm going to flip this over in a minute. But just watching news again, more stuff about Ukraine. I can't believe what's happened to the world. There's mad nutters out there, but do you know what? Why on earth would anyone want to create mayhem like they have? I mean, it takes a certain type of person, doesn't it? A special type of person, special in a bad way, because do you know what? It's, well, I don't get it. So Putin, he's 69 years old. 69 years old. Most 69-year-olds want to flipping do a bit of gardening, watch a bit of bargaining, and they just want to have a roast dinner or something and go have a pint with their mates maybe and just chill out and do not much. You got a man there who is power mad, aggressive, nasty, wants to create mayhem and kill people. What sort of human being is that? What sort of human being, knowing full well that when you send the army in there, people and kids are going to die, whole history is going to be wiped out. I don't get it. You get nasty people in this world, but you don't get many like that. Mad. Sad, mad and sad. Right, anyway, fair play to Ukrainians. I have made a donation to financially, and my wife has sent some stuff to help as well, but what more can I do? I don't know. I ain't gonna get a gun and go over there, am I? But it's just so sad. Anyway, enough of the politics. Let's get on with this. So I'm about halfway. I think these are good enough now, and I'm just gonna flip this over, and then we should be ready to go on the next lot. Just noticed my camera, I don't know what's going on. It looks like it's all foggy. Now I can't tell whether that is what it's recording like or whether there's something wrong with the screen or something, but Does it look... Something's seriously not quite right here. Maybe it looks alright when I film. I don't know. I won't be able to tell till I... Look at that. In theory, that's all wiped out. Well, there's something not right here. It looks like I'm in a fog of... Look at this. What is going on? Right, guys. I might need a new camera. Because this isn't right, is it? I think this is probably as far as I'm going to get today, unless I can sort this out. You know what it's like, give it a tap. I haven't done it, is it? I have no idea what's going on here. You might have to wait and see. So anyway, I got to carry on with this because I got a job to do. But you can see now I've got a major camera malfunction here. I don't know what the hell's going on. There's nothing I've done. Right, I tell you what it could be. I left the camera in the tractor overnight. I wonder whether it's got damp inside it. Oops. And maybe it's steamed up the lens inside. Right. Anyway, guys, I'll have to put this somewhere warm for later and hope for the best. But we've got a problem. I'm back. There we go. I gave you guys a steamy video. That's the only steamy video I've made. Anyway, the only steamy video I've made for you guys. Right, so what that was condensation on the lens of my camera. So it was inside the camera, moisture. So all I had to do is put it on the radiator. And in the meantime, I've cracked on with this. So we'll have a look now. Look, I've pretty well done every flail. And they've all come up not bad actually, better than I did in the end. I did angle off that bottom bit as well as the top, so they're not too bad. I think they'll be all right for a while. So realistically they'll keep going. I'm not quite sure how long you get out of a flail. At what point do you change them? And you can see the new one here. I've got this spare new one. I mean, they do look really good, but you can't change them every flipping 5 minutes. Too expensive and too much hassle. I'm not sure how long ago I did the last one. I did a video changing them all ages ago. But so what I'm going to do actually on another video, I'm going to put this away now. But I'm going to I think I'm going to swap that one that was a bit wonky out, just because I've got one spare flail left in the barn. Put that on. I'm going to also fit that exhaust in a minute as well, but that'll be on another video. Let's just put this away. I think we've had enough of flail pruning, flail grinding, or whatever you call it, bumping and grinding, flailing, something, I don't know what you call it, flail sharpening, I suppose. Right, let's stick this bad boy away, and then we'll see how we go on another video for next bit.